There you are. Oh, I need to sit down. Oh. Yes, I'm exhausted, Princess. I've been running around for 30 minutes in chainmail and a plate body looking for you. Do you have any idea how alarming it is finding only a note on your desk that says, "I'll never see you again"? I thought that was a threat notice. Oh, a ransom note. Something. Don't you laugh at me right now. Just give me a second to catch my breath, and you can run off some other time. I don't try to follow you around. That's my job. That's what a bodyguard does, Princess. Well, forgive me for being sharp with you. You're not exactly a ray of sunshine yourself. Fine then. Say it again. Why don't you say it louder this time? You don't want me following you around. Or you don't need a bodyguard. What was it this time? You're tired of having some tall silver-haired case of metal follow you around, was it? I'm sorry. Right. Shouldn't be getting sharp with you. But Princess, you are not making my job any easier than I'm trying to make your life. I don't mean to bring it up for the 100th time, but just one more time. A princess of Amethyst is a beloved figure and a big target. And now you're mouthing the words as I say it. Of course. How many times do you hear it a day? Too much. Okay. Fair point. Fine. Let's at least reach an agreement here. I don't want to have to follow you around so closely, and you don't want some annoying bodyguard hovering over you every second of the day. But could you please at least keep me within eye's reach, within eyes and ears? Is that too much to ask? No, I'm trying to be reasonable here. What do you mean? Calm. Princess, what I'm trying to say is, surely there can be a way where both of us can get what we want, right? I would hardly say you never get what you want. I mean, how many women in the world could have the finest clothing designers pining for them to wear their attire, to have it tailor-made and custom-fitted, made of comfortable material? Or have the finest chefs dying for them to try their food, or be able to travel anywhere they want in the world? Are you sure you can't have anything? That is true. There are definitely some drawbacks, such as having big suit of silver-haired metal following you around as well. But Princess, understand this. I'm glad you know I'm doing this for your protection, but would you just let me speak for a mo? Okay. How kind of you to answer this time. No. Oh. Calm. You really enjoy antagonizing me, don't you? And the sticking your tongue out says yes. And to think I was so optimistic when I became your bodyguard. And then one almost job removal later, you... Yes, I almost got removed from my post that same day. I'm sure you know why. No? Well, think back. What did your mother see the next time you saw her after our first encounter? Yes, the cut on your hand. If I recall, you wanted to play with swords and... I'm sorry, you're right. You didn't want to... You wanted to practice swordplay. And I, being the ever too eager new bodyguard, thought it'd be okay. Well, now you know. They did almost remove me from my post. Forgive me for asking, Princess, but you almost seemed disappointed hearing that. No, of course you're not disappointed. Last thing you'd want is another bodyguard following you around. Princess, why don't we go back home? We can discuss this then. Princess, I have no choice. I promise, though, you're not going to go back for more classes and more studying. Better yet, come back with me now, and I can promise I'll have that servant boy sneak in your favorite dessert again. I love seeing the light come back into your eyes like that. I know he doesn't work after hours, but he and I have an agreement. And he's also afraid of me for some reason, so he has to do what I tell him. No, I would never. I would never do that to him. Poor boy already works too much. I don't antagonize the help. I'm not like you. I'm now thoroughly convinced that's why I wear armor now. Purely so you can take the pleasure of hitting my chest like that. So, Princess, do we have a deal? Come back to the castle, get yourself another helping of your favorite sweet tonight, and cozy yourself under a nice warm blanket with a cup of hot chocolate, or something else that's warm, and you won't have to see me for the rest of the night. And all I want to ask is that you hear me out, and we can talk about a more thorough arrangement. Do we have a deal? No? What do you mean, no? No, I'm not trying to command you. Princess, I assure you, my intentions are genuine. How? Prove it? What? Very well. Yes, as a matter of fact, I can prove it. Princess, I will do as you command. If you agree to come back to the castle with me, all I have promised, and more. I promise, I'm not trying to command you. I'm aware that everyone above you has, and I can definitely relate to that. But what more would you have me do to prove my intentions? Bow? Yes, of course. Of course, dear princess. It is a knight's sworn duty to bow to his dear princess. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm merely trying to make light of the situation. I'm really not enjoying this glare that you're giving me. Very well. As you decreed, I shall incline the head to you. And yes, of course, I'd be honored to kiss your hand. Please, my dear Highness, tell me how might I serve you? Is that proof enough? Do my intentions speak for themselves now? Thank heavens. Now we best get home quickly. It's growing darker outside, and this is when the vagabonds come. After you, princess. I promise to guard you with my life.